Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Girls Like Nerds. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm here with my friend Desi.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course, girl.
I'm
Thank
so
you so much for
excited.
coming. I appreciate it.
Oh my God, I love your podcast. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my God. I'm paying her to say that. It's fine. Okay, so quick backstory about Desi. I actually just met Desi, like 6 months ago?
Yeah.
At Stagecoach.
Which is
Palm
crazy
Springs,
because we've had mutual friends for years. For years, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel even though I just met you, I feel like I've met you before.
Yeah. Me and Phoenix hit it off immediately.
Oh, baby girl.
We had to room together, so we
got
real close.
We had to get real comfortable real quick. I feel like I'm such a easygoing person.
Yeah.
But I'm also a really quiet person.
Yeah.
And I like my space and I like my own
You're
vibe.
chill, yeah.
I'm really chill. So I always get nervous, especially when you go to a festival or something. If you ended up rooming with somebody, you're like,
I was nervous too. I was like, I don't know, Phoenix. I don't know what she's gonna be like.
Look,
I knew Tiffany in Italy.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Listen, we shared a bed. It was a massive bed. It was very comfortable. House was beautiful. And immediately Desi was just like, super cool, super chill, man.
I was not chill, Phoenix.
Well,
I went so crazy
in the beginning.
Stagecoach.
The first day, you were super chill. That night, I think she was just living her best life. And I feel like I got a little bit motherly. Like, we were hitting it off. We were doing great. And then we're getting ready together. I made her do TikToks with me, poor thing.
No, I loved it.
Every day I made her do
I was like, I
TikToks.
love the confidence. Make me do TikToks.
I know.
please.
You did such a great job, too.
Oh, thanks. They did
I'm like,
really
you should
well.
be acting because you were giving.
Don't tell me that. I'm going to start taking acting classes now.
Seriously. Just do TikToks with me. It'd be great. And we had such a great time. That night, we had all come back to the house, and we were just kind of partying in the kitchen, having a good time. And then I went to sleep.
This was also my first time at Stagecoach.
Okay, fair. It was my sixth time. So
this was your sixth time?
It was my sixth,
oh, wow, girl, yeah.
I'm not crazy about Coachella that much anymore, but I love Stagecoach. It's a lot of fun.
took a year off Coachella, and I was like, I'm going to do Stagecoach. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to have a really wholesome time. It didn't happen.
Well, cut to, I feel like I feel like I'd be such a good girlfriend. I was laying on my side of the bed, making sure that Desi's side was pristine and clean and ready when she came home.
She doesn't move. I thought you were dead in the bed.
No,
You literally don't move.
Once I'm like Nosferatu, once I'm laying there, you're not going to move me. I wake up and middle of the night, Desi's still not home. I'm like, okay, whatever, it's fine,
Bad
YOLO.
girl.
And then wake up, we're all kind of figuring out breakfast. She's still not back. I'm like, maybe she's in the kitchen. Maybe she's making coffee. Not there. I'm texting her.
This is
are you
10
okay?
a.m.
Now it's 10 a.m. the next day. I was so worried. I'm talking mother hen worried. And I'm like, where the fuck is she? She didn't come home last night. Her side of the bed's still made. Oh my God, Desi.
This is so unlike me too. I would come home normally at 5 a.m.
At least before the sun came up.
At least. I don't know. I was riding horses.
Yeah.
It was fun. We were doing crazy shit.
Yeah, she shows me. She comes back strolling in, just
It's 11 a.m.
chilling, wonderful. She was riding horses till the sunrise. I'm like, thanks for my invite, but okay.
Yeah. Next time. Yeah. I don't know how I even got to where I was.
I love you for just being in the moment, but I feel like that was a sign. I was like, oh, okay, she's a cool girl. We're gonna get along.
We hit it
just
off.
fine.
It was great.
It was so Stagecoach. We had a lot of fun moments together, and I feel like that just kind of solidified us becoming friends.
Yes, I
Along
can't believe
with
that
having
was
mutual
6 months
friends.
ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
Feels like it was 2
I'm
months
guessing
ago.
It was about 6 months ago, right? March.
I think it was. Yeah.
April? Yeah.
April, May, June, July. Oh, it was about
Can't
4.
count. 4, 6.
Who's
Maybe that's
counting?
fine. We've
been
having
friends
a good
for 10
time.
years.
Exactly. We've known each other for multiple lifetimes. It's fine. So since then, we've just had a lot more fun moments together. We've had some fun dinners. She just had her birthday recently, so we had a really fun time at your birthday dinner. That was a blast. And in the midst of all of that, we will start having, which is normal. I think when you're hitting off with someone, you'll start having more nerdy conversations.
Totally. I'm like, I need to know the nitty gritty part of you.
I know.
We're gonna get deep.
I feel like this is why when I feel like this is half the reason I haven't gotten really settled down with somebody, because it's hard to find somebody that is kind of as nerdy as me.
I
That
love
is
that
also,
about you.
why?
Because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Until I really started getting to know you a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel
and I'm
like
still getting to know you still.
Right.
So.
I don't give that off immediately. I think because when I was younger, in school, it wasn't cool, right?
Yeah.
So if I was telling people I'm playing video games and they're like, let's talk about anime and Pokemon, nobody, they're like, what a fucking loser? Really weirdo.
I love that. My brother was definitely kind of nerdy like that too.
Yeah.
So I was I feel like I have a little bit of that in me as well.
Okay, good.
I just don't show it. Yeah.
It's interesting, but it's become like more popular now. I feel like it's more like
why do you think that is
socially popular?
Maybe people are just like unapologetic of who they are nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because people think it's cool, so now they're like with Stagecoach.
Right.
I was my 6th year going. That was the busiest year I've ever seen it before because so many people were like, well, I don't want to go to Coachella anymore. Like, what
else? It was
such
a trend to do that this year. It was
trendy.
so interesting.
So I feel like, and as like a nerd, I get like annoyed when people are like, oh my God, like, I like this too. I'm like, no, you fucking don't. Like,
I liked
name
it
this
first.
This year in this movie.
I
That's
liked it
really
first.
like, I'd be going ham. But it's when I have that connection with somebody that is actually on this, like, oh, she actually is passionate about other nerdy things. I'm like, this is real shit. Like,
I love
let's talk
it.
about it. So obviously this is Desi's first time on the podcast, and hopefully in the future we can have like more in-depth, different kinds of conversations. But I thought today we could talk about, you had mentioned your love for Disney.
I love Disney. I love Disney. I'm weird for watching like Disney movies all the time, just like on repeat.
What? That's
I know.
what I
That's
do.
why. Right, me too.
It makes you feel so good.
Wait, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Okay, so I go through phases.
I feel like I'm the same too.
Yeah,
like it's hard to pick one favorite.
It's impossible to pick one favorite because I'll overwatch it and then I'll be like, I'll watch something else. And now technically Disney is like Marvel and all this other shit too.
Yeah.
But if I'm talking like classic Disney's, I feel like I'll go through like my classic phase when I was growing up of like The Little Mermaid and Mulan.
Classic. That's like my
Beauty and the
top
Beast.
classic one.
Like they don't make them like that anymore. Like those are my favorites.
Yeah.
You know, and it still gives me the chills like when I hear the songs and when I see the movies, like on road trips. I'll
Karaoke, part of your world.
Hello?
Don't mess with me.
Listen, Desi could sing, by the way. Don't let her fool you.
Don't hype me up
I
like
heard
that,
her singing
Phoenix.
at our room, and I was
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I was like, wow, the harmonies on this song is really good. And then I'm like, bitch, what? That was you?
It's just like Filipino culture to sing karaoke every
Is it?
single day of your life.
Oh, I love that. I wish.
Like my mom growing up, we had a karaoke machine, like serious surround sound system. Every morning she would sing for like at least an hour. So that's what we did, you know?
I love that.
I'm not like the best singer, but like I like to sing. It's fun.
She's got
If
people that
there's
can
one
sing
thing
say
Filipinos can do, it's sing, dance, entertain.
Oh, and Desi could
even
dance
if they're
too.
not good at it.
Yeah.
They have the confidence.
No, you're. First of all, I've seen you dance. You're a really good dancer too. I'm like, you're wasting these skills. Like
Oh
you
my
need to put these
gosh.
skills to use somewhere.
I gotta go to dance class with you.
Oh, you should.
I see you going to the, what is that place called in LA?
Playground.
Playground,
Yeah.
yeah. I see you be popping it down.
Girl, I'm
Like,
trying, man. It's hard.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
need to
once you
do
get
that.
down to the ground, it's hard to get back up. 'Cause
Yeah.
my knees are like crack every time. Like oh,
but
damn.
it looks fun. It's a good workout too.
That's a phenomenal workout. And I like to like dress up. Like it makes me feel good about myself when I'm like dressing up to go do an activity. So if I'm I have to look at myself while I'm fucking dancing, I want to have a cute outfit and my hair cute. And
Yeah,
like, you know.
yeah.
So I think you'd like that a lot.
I like.
actually,
I
yeah.
think I would.
No,
yeah,
Desi was dropping it like it was hot at Stagecoach. So
I'd
she
be
was
dropping it
Tyler
like
Water.
it's hot
was
everywhere I
that?
go.
She was like, oh, I know this dance. I'm like, oh, okay.
To the country music too.
Yeah, oh, obviously. and the boots I see you.
I know. I got my.
I feel like even your fit now is kind of like Stagecoachy.
I
with this.
know.
It's, like,
I didn't
super
know
cute.
what to wear. I was like, I gotta look cute but sexy, but like,
I know, that's why I texted her. I was like, hey,
like-
babe, so tomorrow, can you just, like, dress, like, sexy cute?
I'm like,
In my head, I was
shit.
like, does anybody even know what that means?
I know, right? I'm like, I don't know. I thought this was pretty
flawless.
cute.
Perfection. Stunning. Stunning, darling, stunning.
But I would say my favorite Disney movie, like most recently, have you seen Inside Out 2?
No.
It's Disney Pixar.
Isn't it in theaters now?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I
I
haven't
watched
seen
it, I think, like 2 weeks ago. That's really good.
Okay,
And
I heard it
also
was really
Soul. I really like the movie Soul.
Soul is so
They're so
good.
deep. Disney movies actually have so much
Oh
depth
my
to them.
God. And they're longer movies now. We were younger, like, Little
Yeah.
Mermaid isn't that long of a movie. Like,
Yeah.
you can get through that pretty quickly. But the movies now, like, you're crying.
You're crying. There's so
Like-
many layers to them, but they're also like suitable for kids. So
They almost have to be more suitable for adults because the adults are the ones taking the kids to the movies. And the adults are the ones
Exactly. They
approving that
know.
you can
They
watch
know
it.
us.
Yeah, they know we're
Yeah.
so traumatized. We just need these sad ass
I
fucking
love
movies.
Inside Out though because it talks about all your emotions and how you deal with them, and I think that's a great lesson for kids to learn like at a young age because it's like easily digestible but
I love
also
that.
like fun. You
I
know?
feel like Disney movies now, and again, like I said, they don't make them like they used to, but I feel like how they're making movies now, the message that they're giving to kids is so much more wholesome and like understanding.
yeah,
and
there's
welcoming.
also been a lot of talk about that too,
Yeah.
about how like the old Disney movies were very like traditional, very traditional when it came to like, oh, like the princess finds the man and her life's like all better now.
And then happily, and then the story's over. And then happily
and the
ever
story's
after.
over, and it's like, oh, so we need a man to be happy.
Yeah, even every time, like even like Cinderella, I'd be like, wow, this is such a great story. And then she meets this guy, and then they get married. I'm like, cool. And then it was just the end of the movie. And I'm like, what the fuck happened after that? Like,
exactly.
Like, there's no way that was that great. And they never even like slept together. Like, this is a conversation we need to talk about. Everything could change after that.
Everything can change.
It's happened.
But yeah,
from experience. Yes. So I feel like now I'm going through a Ratatouille phase.
I love Ratatouille. Ratatouille is so good.
I fucking love that movie so much. I've seen it so many times in the last like 2 weeks. I've seen it so many times.
Why do you like it so much? I don't even know why I love it so much. I could watch it probably 10 times in a row.
Oh, easily. I could just keep it on.
Maybe it's like the CGI in it, or like, I don't know, like the animation. Is like it's
A+.
so good. I don't, like, what's another movie that kind of is similar to that? Maybe
that
like
level of
Tangled?
CGI? Oh, I love Tangled. Oh, then yeah, I would agree with that. That level of like kind of animation that they're doing. I just love I love looking at the food, and I love them in the kitchen, and I love him just like being this super underdog, but like actually a talented like creature.
He's like a nerd.
Yeah, he's like a fucking nerd.
He's a nerd that can cook.
Yeah, with skills. And I just watch it. I've literally seen this movie so many times, and it never gets old. I like the music. I feel like I'm in Paris.
Yeah, me too. I like that.
That's a vibe. So
Moana 2 is coming out too, and I am so hyped, you guys.
Are you? I feel like I'm not.
Why?
Excited about Moana.
Oh, did you not like it?
Is The Rock singing again? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like that either.
Thank God. I'm over here like, no one thinks The Rock should not be singing but me. Like,
but the CGI and the animation in Moana was probably like my favorite out of all, like the newer movies.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think because I just love Hawaii. And I just love how they made it feel and look really similar to Hawaii.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably why you actually just liked it in general.
Yeah. I'm a very visual appealing, like I like really nice visuals, and I think that's why I like Disney so much, is because the visuals are just amazing and great.
Yeah, they have to be. I mean, they really just like blow your mind away, especially with the newer level of animation.
I'm like, how did they make that? Like it must, like, how long does it take? Do you know?
I used to, the newer ones I'm not sure, but I used to watch like
probably a year minimum.
Little documentaries of like how they would like draw, the artists would
draw
like
the old
and, like,
ones?
flip through the books and like how long it would take, and they had to add all the layers. Like, it was so fascinating to me. But now I think it's all computer. I think maybe
and probably like AI too, a little bit.
Ew, right? Yeah.
You don't like AI?
I guess. I mean, like, where does the talent go? Then I could just make it. Like, all right.
I like watching movies about AI, and like I love like a dystopian AI movie. Yes. Like that's, I love that. That me too, like sci-fi movies.
Obsessed. Yes.
Yeah, like The Creator was. I loved.
Oh my God, that was such a good movie,
wasn't it?
I
loved it. There was not. I mean, so I heard
sad,
some like back and forth of like how some people didn't, but I was like, I thought it was a really
good movie.
Yeah,
and I just watched it like randomly.
Blade Runner.
I'm obsessed with Blade Runner.
Yeah, me too. Like when we talk about visual appealing movies, love Blade Runner. That one's really good.
I just like Hans Zimmer that does like the score.
You know, I actually went to see him in Belgium. Oh. Tell me why. Okay, I went to see Hans Zimmer in Belgium, and me and my friend, we like thought it was gonna be like this orchestra, like kind of like a ball, like, so we dressed up in gowns. We wore like diamond necklaces, and we had our hair up. We had like poofy dresses. It was literally not that. We showed up in an Uber. We don't know how to speak the language. We're in Belgium, and everybody's wearing like jeans and regular t-shirts, and we're like, this is so embarrassing, but we just have to like make it work.
Now you gotta own it. Yeah.
So it turns out it was a Hans Zimmer concert, not like an orchestra like composing. You know what I mean? One of those. So we had a blast. It was amazing. We got to listen to all the songs from all the movies.
Take pictures with you?
Oh yeah, they were fully like laughing at us. Also, you could just tell we were American.
Oh damn!
Like, but it was great.
You're never gonna see them again. What difference does it make?
Yeah, but it was great, and we cried, and it was the music was amazing. Yeah, I love that. Yes. His music is so moving. And he composes like for every big movie, which when I started listening to him, I didn't realize that. And then once I started listening to him, I was like, I could point out in movies. I'm like, wait, this is Hans Zimmer.
If I start, especially once the credit starts and I see that Hans Zimmer composed, I'm like, I'm gonna love this movie.
What's your favorite like movie that he's done? or like music that you listen?
I think he actually, this is going to be really random. I think he actually did The Holiday. Was that Hans that did The Holiday? You, okay. Well, anyway,
I'm trying to remember what The Holiday's about.
It was we can you want to can you
Was it a comedy like a rom-com?
Yeah. It was
oh, okay. Then I think I know what you're talking about. Yes.
That's a good just like speaking of like movies to just kind of keep on in the background during the season. That's a good one to put on.
I'm gonna definitely rewatch that this Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going through my holiday movie phase now.
Right now,
all of my
in summer.
Yes.
I love that.
Well, it's Halloween movies now, and then in September I'll probably start to sprinkle into more of the Christmas movies.
You're getting ahead of the game. I like it,
honey. Yeah, I was like,
you're in the spirit.
Should I start decorating? Like, I mean,
pretty much.
Hans Zimmer did the Holiday. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite Hans Zimmer movie was the first one was Interstellar. I love the soundtrack of Interstellar.
Was that with Matt Damon?
I think.
Oh, I didn't see that
but
one.
I think Matt Damon is in it.
No, that's a different one.
But
right?
Gravity. That's
Gravity.
Yeah, that he did that soundtrack too. But recently, Dune, like the soundtrack for Dune. Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
I literally, Drew and I watched it like the Thursday that it came out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
same.
So
we went to
worried.
IMAX and saw it, and it was like literally sold out. Well, we couldn't see it until like 2 weeks after it came out because every theater we tried to go to had been sold out.
Oh,
yeah.
Darn, that's so annoying.
I know, but
Which
it's
is great
so
for
good.
them.
I also love all of the like the outfits in Dune.
Stunning.
Yeah, all of it. The visuals, it's so great. It's such a good movie. I never watched the previous. Was there previous movies? I know there was books.
Well, there's one Dune, and then technically there's 3, I think, right?
Yeah, but like from the
OG
80s?
one.
Yeah,
I didn't watch that. No.
Yeah, I didn't.
I think
I should.
I just don't think, and especially because we're talking visuals, I don't know if I would like the original one as much because it's just not going to look the same to me.
Yeah.
Like I can't watch that and then be like, oh, I'll watch this one too.
Who was the director for this Dune? Do we know?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure the director.
Yeah.
Denny?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, the
good.
first Dune, loved. I think it was more of like getting to know the characters and
it was
like,
kind of slow,
building
but
a
I
little
still
bit.
loved it.
I still loved it.
A lot of people couldn't get into it because they were like, "Oh, it's kind of slow. It's kind of dragging on. There wasn't much action." But number 2, if you guys haven't seen it,
action-packed.
it's so good,
Stunning.
So good. Yeah,
like this different scenes. There's black and white. There's like
the soundtrack, everything. It was so good. I love it. I want to go watch it.
I know. I was like, I need to watch this movie again. Hold on a second.
I know.
You watch The Holiday. I'll watch it.
Yeah, right.
Talk about it. Yeah. I love that this is how I know you're talking to a nerd when we start tangenting.
And we're like
in
digesting all the
conversations.
movies. I love it.
But that's great because this is your first time here, so we can kind of like talk a little bit about everything. But I did think it was really interesting how you were talking about being a foodie and how you go to Disneyland to try different foods.
Yes. Well, I've only been to Disneyland twice in my life. So, I mean, having the food there is like pretty new to me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not like a regular. I would like to be a regular. I've even thought about getting a pass.
Because we were talking about last maybe 2 or 3 times I saw you, we were talking about getting a season pass to Disney, like the Magic Key, but it's like really expensive.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, I don't
like,
go there
I go
enough.
that often?
Yeah. But I don't know, the food there, I went there for my birthday last year and the food was incredible. It was so good. I loved the pickle randomly. That was like one of my favorite
They're
things.
delicious.
The pickles, the corn. I think it was like corn on the cob.
Is it elote? Oh, the corn. Oh, that has like the hot Cheetos and the cheese and everything on it.
Yes.
That's over in like Cars Land, I think, over
the
there.
churros were so good.
The churros at Disneyland,
they're
significantly overpriced.
I don't even
know
really
what they
like
put in
churros,
those.
okay? Like, but I liked churros at
No,
Disneyland.
if I went to like an authentic Mexican restaurant and got churros, I'd be like, this is not even that good. Like,
Yeah.
have they tried the ones at Disneyland? Like,
But they have like a secret menu too. Like I go on TikTok and there's so many. Yeah, there's so many different foods that you can get. You just have to ask for them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So next time I go, I'm gonna definitely do that. They have like you go to these like, I don't know, different restaurants or like snack places, snack stands, and then you ask for specific things.
Oh, really?
Go on TikTok and find it. It's really
TikTok
good. Or maybe I'll
University,
send it to you.
Yeah, they teach me so many things.
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
know. The Star Wars ride at Disneyland.
Epic.
I did not know what to expect because when I went there the first time, it was so many years ago, like when I was really young.
Yeah.
I think I was 9 years old with my mom. So this was
I
the
don't
second
really remember
time.
it,
Yeah.
This is a whole nother park.
This was a whole. I didn't even go to California Adventure because we didn't have time, which I'm sad. So
darn.
that will be another day.
You almost have to have 2 days.
Yeah, you do. I'm like, I want to stay at the hotel.
I did that. That's the last time I did that.
You
If
did?
go-
I
this
wanna
is how
do
you
that.
do Disneyland. You
Yeah.
go, have 2 nights at the hotel. It's, again, wildly expensive for no reason, whatever.
I know, it really is.
You only do it once a year, so you could do it. And then you go to California Adventure the first day.
Yeah.
And you just get fucked up at California Adventure because that's where all the
That's where
bars
alcohol
are.
is, right? Yeah, because
well,
we could not get alcohol at Disney for my birthday.
No.
Yeah.
I usually sneak it in.
Yeah, we tried and we got caught.
Well, then so that's why you have to have multiple areas.
Yeah, you got to teach me because
sneaking the alcohol.
we got caught. I almost got kicked out, but
Yeah, California Adventure, all the bars, and some of the rides are pretty. Like the Incredicoaster's fun. Now it's Guardians of the Galaxy. That's fun.
Is that one new?
Because it was Tower of Terror.
Okay, see, that's what I went on when I was young.
Okay, yeah.
So like that's
it's the
gone.
same ride, but
Okay.
it's just like a different theme now.
Yeah.
And they have like Ariel's like little grotto in there is really pretty.
Cute.
And like a place to like cool down, but the drinks are popping.
The drinks are
the
popping.
cocktails are delicious. So you
But the
just get
Star
fucked
Wars
up at California
ride,
Adventure,
you
yeah.
guys, I did not expect it to be that. Like, I was obsessed with it.
Obsessed.
Obsessed.
It was so, like,
I thought you could
interactive.
only experience like CGI animation through a movie, but like you could totally experience it as like an experience on a ride,
Yes.
which is crazy.
They-
And then they even had like the staff people like in the costume. It was so fun.
Yes, some
this
of
is why I
the-
need to go to conventions with you because
Yeah, because it's
I
funny
love
that you were
that.
saying that because you see certain costumes and certain characters
From,
and you're
like,
Whoa,
Star Wars.
Like I
Yeah.
love this. Like I want
Yeah.
to see more of this. And I feel like I felt the same way when I went on that ride for the first time. I've only been on it twice.
yeah.
Because you can't get like a genie pass for that one, so you have to actually. Like,
Oh,
wait
you have to
that
wait in
Yeah.
line. Yeah.
And then you see all the stormtroopers lined up as soon as you walk in, and
The
like some of them are
detail
looking
wasn't
at you
that
and
like
moving
a
around. I'm like,
$30 billion
what?
$1 million? Maybe it was
Maybe
$30 million.
million.
I remember reading an article and they spent like a lot of
ride.
money on that ride, over like
it looks
30
like they
million,
did.
I think.
It's so like crisp
I mean,
and beautiful.
If you go on it, that looks like it's got money.
Yeah, it looks like it looks a little rich. It looks like they.
But then you also like when you come out of the ride, there's this like little village.
Oh, yeah, this like small
where
little
you
village.
feel like you're in Star
and
Wars.
you can get lightsabers.
Yeah, and
like,
there's all these little creatures out, and they have like themed Star Wars snacks, and this is why I love Disney. I
Yeah.
just love when things are themed.
I feel like in Disney, like Disney nerds are people that go and it's fun to see like different. You can't dress in costume, but you can dress like costumes.
Yeah.
So I'm always like Princess Tiana or like some sort of princess that I can think of.
Cute.
But it's funny to see different people will dress up like Star Wars characters.
Yeah.
And they'll just kind of hang out at the Star Wars bar. I forget what the Star Wars bar is called, but
Yeah.
have you ever been to that specific
No,
bar?
I
there?
haven't been to that
Oh,
bar.
you'd love it.
I need to go.
That's the only bar I know that's the
That's
actual
in
bar
Disney?
in Disneyland.
Oh, we did hear about that, but I think it.
You just need to get a reservation. It
Yeah,
says
we
take
didn't
a
have a
little while.
reservation
Yeah.
for that. That's why
Otherwise,
we
it's hard to
couldn't
get
go.
into because the only actual bar.
Yeah.
And then you can get like wine and beer if you're sitting down at the restaurants, but otherwise you can't get like drinks.
Yeah, that sucks. You have
Yeah.
to book a res.
No, I fucking like snuck in like, girl, they look like tampons, but you like pour like
Wait, I've
shots of
seen
tequila
those on
in there.
Amazon. Send me your
Yes.
link.
I'll send you a couple of options. So if they pick one thing, you're like, oh, it's okay. No, you could take that. Oh,
Right.
like little do they know, I got plenty. I got shots. Like, let's
You're like,
go.
I'm on my period.
Yeah,
Leave me
seriously.
alone.
It's a heavy
I'm
flow.
a woman.
I had a whole box of these for no reason. Like, you never know. I'll save you the link. I'll
Please
put you on, I'll
do.
help you out.
Please do.
But I like the idea of like trying different foods. I guess that's just never crossed my mind.
Yeah, that's
just
why
know.
I'm like, you have to go on TikTok and see like the secret kind of menu that they
That's
have.
a vibe.
Because I don't think they'll like have it on the menu, but they'll have stuff that you can ask for, and
Like,
you can order.
Oh my god, that's the level of nerd
Yeah.
I aspire to be. Yes.
The Dole ice cream too in Disneyland.
I did try that one.
I actually haven't, but I've heard so much hype around that, and I really want to try it.
It's really good. It's really rich, and like I think the portion was a little too big for me.
Yeah.
So it was like impossible to finish. But
You're a
it was really
foodie too, though, right? You
I
like
love
food?
food, yeah.
me too.
Like I was
love
just
food.
at we were at the OC Fair yesterday.
Yeah, what did you eat there?
And
what was your
girl,
favorite
I did
thing?
a whole what I ate at the OC Fair.
Period.
fucking video, bitch. I was like,
Did you do a
I'm doing it.
TikTok on it?
I have to cut it. I have to edit all
Yeah.
together now.
I can't wait to watch it. It's gonna make me hungry.
Okay, so real quick, we did bacon wrapped chicken legs. It was the first bite I had.
Wow,
Honey.
we're starting off strong.
My
Bacon
mouth
wrapped
is
chicken
watering
legs.
thinking about this,
That
yes.
sounds so good.
Oh, it was so fucking delicious.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was like boiling hot, like it was lava. Like the temperature, you couldn't eat. It took a while for it to cool down.
Yeah,
before you started
right.
eating it. Delicious. Anything wrapped in bacon?
Anything wrapped in bacon is so good.
I'll just crispy bacon. Like okay, great. And then we did Krispy Kreme fried chicken sandwiches.
You're lying. Krispy
I've
Kreme
never
fried
even
chicken
seen this before.
sandwiches?
Yes, so it was like
this is
Krispy
why I
Kreme
love
is
fairs,
true.
because they just have the weirdest, craziest combination of foods
that you'll never see
that
anywhere
you would
else.
never think to put. It's
And
like
it's only
it's
okay
like you
to
get
try it at the
high
fair.
and you come up
Yeah.
with that combination. That's like the only time
Exactly.
I feel like I would eat it.
Like, this is Krispy Kreme and fried chicken, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, so and they had like jelly like in the middle, so it was like
Yum. Oh my
thinking about
gosh.
this
I'm
now.
going to try to go on Friday.
Oh gosh, what else do we have? I did try the frog legs.
Yeah.
You got to try the frog legs. When the fuck else you're gonna try frog legs? Fried. It
I
was
didn't know
okay.
they had frog legs. You know, we have a where I grew up, Minnesota. We're number 2 in like all of the United States.
Oh,
for
you were
fairs.
saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like our state fair is insane.
When is the state fair there?
It's at the end of August, so it's coming up.
Okay.
And then
So
it
are we
goes
going?
into the first week of September. Yeah, I took my boyfriend last year, and he was like flabbergasted.
Oh, really?
They have a birthing center, you guys, like a full birthing center. So the fair goes on for 2 weeks.
what?
The fair
For giving birth?
for animals.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like, there's a birthing center. You're like, what, for humans?
Oh my god.
No, so it's for animals, yeah. And the fair goes on for 2 weeks, and they have pregnant animals in this like barn, and then they give birth periodically throughout the 2
Oh my
weeks. And you
God.
can watch them, and then you can watch the babies grow. They have pigs, ducks, cows, sheep. They have everything at this fair. It's insane.
Wait,
it's why
what? I
we
wanna go.
It's why we're number 2. Yeah, we should go.
What's
Yeah.
number 1?
I think it's last year. I think it was New York randomly.
Oh, okay. Damn.
And then we always compete with Iowa. I think Iowa is like a really big one too.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like I'd rather go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
I feel like
Minnesota
seems more fun. too.
yeah. It's
more my vibe.
it's Midwest as shit.
Wait, we should talk about this.
Yes.
Yes, we can figure it out. I'm down to go if you're
Yeah,
down.
let's do it. I'm so down.
It's not that far, right?
No, it's like 4 hours.
Oh, girl, it's not that.
Yeah.
Drink on the plane will be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely need to have a Disney experience with you.
Yes.
I definitely need to have a fair experience with you.
We just got it, and I need to have a convention experience with you.
I know, yeah, we were kind of like dabbling
have
in
lots of
this
things
idea.
on our
Lots of
agenda.
experiences that we need to have together.
Yes. Wait, I
I-
love this. I'm like, I
yeah.
love when we start planning.
I
Yay.
love that. Yeah, because I feel like it's hard to plan with people sometimes, mostly in LA, because it's just
Everybody's
hard to
busy.
like really, yeah,
everybody's
really
busy.
commit.
They got shit going on, which is awesome. But like, it is hard to like find time.
Yeah, it's hard to commit and plan. Yeah,
we got to plan 3 months ahead.
honestly, it's possible. I mean, anything that's like to do with like on the nerdier side of things, I
Yes.
already do anyway.
I
So
feel like you're
if I
gonna
have
help
a
me bring
friend-
out my nerdier side.
Yeah, I'm really here for this. 'Cause
I love
You said a
it.
minute ago, you're like, oh, I wanna like go to convention with you. I was like,
Yeah,
Are you
I know.
sure?
No, seriously. I've been
it's
to one
blessed.
convention in Minnesota. Like, it was my second modeling job ever, and I loved it. Everybody was so nice. It was fun.
they're the
and-
nicest people. Like we were talking about. They're
Yeah.
they're so like sweet and kind and accommodating. They're so respectful.
Yeah, I felt
Yeah.
like that when
They're
I
so
was there.
complimenting. You're like, and they're easy to talk to because they like the same things you like.
Yeah,
So the
Good
conversations are
conversation.
easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on kind of what. As it gets a little closer to the next one, I'll let you know.
Let me know. We
and
gotta
can
plan our
kinda plan
outfits.
outfit. I know. That's
I
the best
love
part.
that.
It's more fun. It's great alone, but it's fun when I'm with 1 or 2 more people. That's a
Yeah.
theme that we can plan because it's
I
just
feel like this is gonna be my
so
new
powerful.
obsession.
and they're all like in LA, so it's not too far.
Yeah,
like the
that's
Disney
nice.
one's in Anaheim. But like I think that's maybe
Which
the
I'm
farthest
so
one
sad.
we've
The
gone
Disney
to.
convention is this weekend, and I
Yeah.
wish so badly I could go.
I know.
But Sunday,
Sunday.
let me know. Like,
If you
we
just
could
wanna,
maybe
like pop up for a couple hours. on
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to. Honestly, you should even dress up like Moana if your hair is curly.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Oh, hold on. Dude, just come with a
Dreams
great
coming
idea.
true.
I know,
Oh my
exciting.
gosh,
The
wait,
best part,
I
I was
love
telling
that.
Drew, is like
Or Little
seeing-
Mermaid.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh
the
wait,
new,
that's a
like,
good
live
one.
action.
Girl,
Her hair, like,
yes.
yeah.
Hello. I feel like
Hello.
I
Hello,
start running out of
Ariel.
ideas because I'm constantly like cosplayed out all the time. So I'm like, oh God,
Yeah.
what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? So when I start
Yeah.
talking to someone like new with like fresh ideas,
You have
I'm
so
like,
many
"Ooh,
ideas.
This is a good one.
I need them.
Yes.
Feed
yes.
them.
Is
to
your hair
me.
gonna be braided still for the weekend?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm only had these in for a week, so
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do like at least a month.
Ooh. Okay.
We'll see. We'll see how far I get.
Like you said, it's a lot of maintenance.
It is. It is. But I love it. I'm
Fantastic.
obsessed with it.
Have you ever
Yeah.
worn braids before?
No, this
Okay.
No,
That's a good
this
look
is
for
my
you.
first time.
Yeah, I
Thank
like that.
you. I love it. It's such a vibe, and I get so many compliments.
really?
I feel so. Yeah, I do. I don't get this many compliments.
Just
when my
normal.
hair's done. Yeah. I'm like, okay,
It's such a different
this is
look.
awesome.
And I also feel like that's why it's like so Desi has dressed up as Natiri from Avatar. And was it last
Yes,
Halloween you
yeah.
dressed up?
Yes, last Halloween. I did 6 hours of body paint and fully transformed into an avatar. And I put a wig on that had braids, and it was so cool. The girl who did my body paint, her name is Allie Does Makeup, I think, on Instagram. We'll have to tag her because she's amazing. She works on a lot of movie sets and TV shows, and she does a lot of special effects makeup. So we really
She
got
did
to know each other.
Listen, you're fully body painted. And that means she has to get up in there.
I had to be fully naked for like 6 hours. I
comfortable.
mean, I had like a little patch thing over this area, so. But yeah, she had to get up all in there, and we had to do so many layers. But it was
6
so
hours.
fun.
Honestly, I feel like that's about
6 hours.
like for
Yeah.
full body paint.
Yeah, and then actually it was longer for hair and makeup combined because the wig took about
to
like
put the wig
2
on. I didn't
hours
think
to
about that, yeah.
install. So you had to braid my hair and then put the
duh,
wig
yeah.
on. Yeah.
But worth it
yeah.
because it looks phenomenal.
I'm like, I don't know what I want to be this year.
It's hard to top. Like you almost like, damn, do I even want?
I
to dress so
liked
good?
your cosplay Storm.
Oh yeah, Storm.
That-
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Oh,
a
that'd be
cool.
hot. I could see you as Storm.
That'd
for
be
sure. Yeah.
fun. Or
Don't do the contacts, though.
Atlantis. Yeah, I know contacts are tough. I did contacts for Avatar too, and they were bothering the
I
crap
don't
out
know
of
if I
me.
realized I look contacts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
'cause your
I
eyes were
had like
popping.
light. Yeah, but I really like the character. Yes, from Atlantis.
So fucking see you dress that.
Yeah, that
I've only
would be
cosplayed
cool.
as her just for like fun on like social media. I've never like actually worn her out, but that could be a good one.
You totally should. You would be. Oh my god! If you did that for Halloween.
Oh,
that
actually,
would
that's a
be
good
amazing.
idea. Yeah. Look at us. Bouncing ideas.
Yes, I love it.
Much.
Love it. Bouncing ideas
Yeah,
off
definitely
each
would love
other.
to go to, if we can figure out D23 this weekend, let's. Otherwise, I think LA
Yeah.
Comic Con, you'll like that one a lot. We can go to it.
And that's in October.
Do you like
right?
horror movies at all, or is that like anything you're into?
No.
Okay, then I
can't.
won't.
I'm
I
like,
won't tell
I
you that.
am
There's
not
another one
into
that-
horror
There's like a scary
movies.
one.
I
that-
can't.
too, but-
Oh no.
So
no,
wait,
no,
so you won't do
no.
like Universal Halloween Horror Nights?
No, I refuse. I've never done it. Never done it.
Come on.
Okay, so there's this like we have a fair. We have like a fair, or not. We have this like a theme park in Minnesota. It's called Valley Fair, and every October they would block it off for like horror nights. And I remember I would go, and I was just traumatized. So I refused to go to Universal because I know they're really good.
Really good.
They're really good. Like, of course, we're in Hollywood.
movie
Like, they're gonna have the
capital.
best of the best. Yeah. So.
Oh fuck. I feel like you should go.
I don't know. Maybe I should just try it, but I'm gonna have nightmares for
No,
the
it's
next 2
scary.
weeks
It's
if I go.
scary shit, yeah. Some of those mazes are very.
Do you
I'm
like
obsessed.
scary shit? I
It's like a high. I
can't.
get my high. Like every time I get scared or watch a scary movie. Oh yeah.
What? Oh, I get
It's like
traumatized.
I'm like tingling. I'm like so
My
excited.
boyfriend's the same way. He's like, I love getting scared. I'm like, you guys are sick.
Okay.
fucks, man."
But I let myself get scared. Some people like usually men that go in there and they're just like so tough and they're like I'm not even
Yeah.
a little bit scared.
Yeah.
I'm like you're missing the point. Like you got to let your guard down a
Right.
little bit to embrace the fear
Yeah.
a little bit. Like oh yeah.
I don't know about that. Embrace the fear.
Well,
I mean, I
we
guess,
can
I
link
guess, I
arms
guess.
and walk through the mazes together. Even like going through the maze.
Girl, I'm be out. You ain't gonna find me. I'm gonna be running.
Leave us.
I'm
Where'd
in a
Desi
corner
go?
hiding.
She was here a second ago. You're all the way outside already.
Exactly.
No, okay. I feel like this is the year.
I'll think
this
about
is your
it.
sign that
Well,
you need to go to.
I'll think
Halloween
about
Horror
it.
Nights with me.
Okay. I'll have to
Yeah.
go with you.
It'll be a good time.
'Cause I feel like you're gonna scare me. You're gonna go hide and
Because
scare me
I-
more than
I
they're
never-
gonna scare me.
I feel like people get more scared going with me because I get scared.
Why?
I don't
tell me that.
scare
Phoenix.
anybody because I don't want to do that, but because
Yeah.
I embrace being so afraid, then
Yeah,
it
and you like
feeds
to do
off
all
of
the
energy.
scary-
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So and I'm just like, and it's like the bars, and you get to go through Hogsmeade, and there's like Death Eaters walking
What's
through.
that? She's like, gasp.
You say what's Hogsmeade?
Yeah, what's
Oh my God.
Hogsmeade? Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
I have to
felt
rethink this whole friendship. No. Oh my God.
that. Phoenix, I'm learning.
oh,
I'm learning.
It's a little village at Harry Potter World at Universal Studios.
Oh, okay. I think I've been there. I just didn't know
Yeah,
that's
well,
what it's
first
called.
of all,
You
you
love
need to
Harry
get a season
Potter,
pass
though.
to Universal Studios. That's the easiest one.
Yeah. We need to
And
go
then you
there
could just
too.
start
We have
going.
a whole
That was
list of
easy. That's
things we
right.
gotta do.
And I go there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen.
I know
Yeah,
you and
live
Tiff go there all the time.
I literally have been there so many times. The bartender at Three Broomsticks is like, oh my God, hi. She'll let me cut the
Really?
line.
You're a
Oh, yeah.
local.
She'll, like,
She's a
hook me
local
up.
in Harry
Yeah.
Potter world.
I'm like, I'm coming. It's kind of a big deal. Like, I'm just
I love
local
it.
celebrity back again.
Yeah, and that one's close. That one's
Yeah,
not too
that
far.
we can
so
start with that,
go.
and then we can kind of
Yeah.
tap your foot into
Yeah.
this world a little bit.
Till Horror Nights.
For a full fucking Horror Nights.
We'll
it'll
see.
be fun. No, I'm gonna make you come this year. It'll be a good time.
We'll see.
Or like Not Scary Farm is like that's not that bad.
That sounds worse.
It's not Berry Farm, but it's Scary Farm during.
You know, my dad and brother were really into that, like, when I was younger. So they would take me on, like, the scariest shit when I was, like,
they
10,
traumatized
11,
you.
12 years old. That's why I'm
I know, it's like
traumatized. Also, like,
PTSD.
my dad loved to watch horror movies. Same with my brother. My brother actually went to college to become a film director. He never pursued that, so that didn't happen. But he would write horror scripts all the time, and he wouldn't show us. But like my grandma was like, "This is kind of weird." I'm like, "Is he a serial killer? I don't know." He's getting married next month.
Oh,
He's
okay,
fine.
okay.
He
Was that a red
found
flag?
girl.
Okay.
Yeah, but so we would always go to the really scary, like, what is it, like when you're on like the back of like a trailer ride. It's like you get back, like a hay ride. Yeah, like a hay ride, but it go through like the woods.
Yeah, they have that.
And
here
they would.
in LA.
Yeah, no,
Park. It's not that. It's kind of scary. It's not that scary.
I don't know.
I feel like the ones
that.
you were going to
'Cause-
sound fucking scary though. Like that
Yeah.
sounds actually scary.
That's some like
probably
Midwest,
actually
like crazy,
haunted,
like
souls
Yeah.
walking through the woods and shit. Like,
yeah. My parents and they're from Kansas City, and my mom said that the second or third date that my dad ever brought her on was this like really scary actual haunted house, but they decked it out for Halloween, and you had to sign like a waiver before you went in because they like grab you and touch you. And my mom is the most like jumpy person ever, like as it is. She was scarred for the rest of her life.
but they got married.
I don't know. She still stayed with my dad, so yeah.
Okay, so take notes. Take them to
Yep.
the scary experience. Because then they're like, oh my God, he's next to me. I need him so much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
probably
think
what
he
she
was-
was thinking, that this is going to be great. And then she was like traumatized for the rest of her life. And she's so
That's
jumpy.
me. I
I
like
feel so
haunted
good.
house, like, scary stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too spiritual for
I
that
agree.
shit. I feel like I'm too,
I don't
like,
like.
I'm a see real
No, because
demons.
I would and they would follow me home. Like that's the last thing. I
Yeah,
have to stage
right.
my whole body like before I would even walk
my
inside the
gosh.
house. Like there's some really wild
Yeah.
shit. I feel like I'm down up to a certain point.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch like horror movies like when it comes to like spiritual like demonic stuff. Like I get really freaked out.
Because it can get like really real.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have nightmares. I
Oh,
just
so
get
you gotta
really-
watch them in the
I get
daytime.
nightmares.
So I'll watch a scary movie.
That ain't gonna help anything.
Oh,
Girl,
first thing in the morning.
I'm still
is
gonna
when
have
I watch a scary
nightmares.
movie.
I was like, I'm gonna be falling asleep thinking of like this like crazy old woman coming out of the closet.
Listen, literally, first thing in the
Doesn't matter
morning,
if
Drew
it's in
knows,
the
I will
day.
watch a scary movie first thing as soon as I wake up, just to like get my blood
First
flowing.
thing when you wake up, gotta start the day, watch a
Just to
scary
get me
movie.
excited for the day, and then later, and then I watch Ratatouille before I go to sleep, and then I'm like, it's called balance.
Then she's good.
and then I'm fine.
It's called balance. It's called horror to start your day, Disney to end your night.
I wonder why I'm not married.
I'm learning so many things about you,
many things going
Phoenix.
on. I know. Every time I have these conversations with people, I feel like I'm relearning things about myself too.
You're
I'm
like,
oh, I
damn.
can do that. Oh, okay, that's not
Yeah.
weird. Yeah. Anyway, I
love
love
it.
it. Oh, well, this was so fun.
Yay! I love it. I really got to know you
Yeah,
a lot
thank you.
more. And you
A
did
lot,
too.
yeah,
didn't you?
absolutely.
I feel like we have so many things planned. Stay tuned, because me and Phoenix are going to be going on
I
a
know
lot of
it's going to be like
adventures.
Desi and Phoenix take LA or something.
Yeah.
take
Take
nerds. Oh yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming.
Yeah. Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
I hope that I get to have you on again soon.
And
And
always, whenever
girl-
you want.
Girl, for watching. She's like, oh, cut that out. Cut that last part. I didn't yeah, and hopefully next time you're on, we can have just more. I feel like we were definitely all over the place today, which is great because
Yeah, we kind of just dove into like a lot.
Yeah.
But that's just natural
and I think
conversations.
that's just natural flow of things because we're comfortable.
Because
with
we
each other.
like to
Yeah, so
talk.
just like to talk.
Yeah.
It's just like talk about weird
Yeah.
shit. So, yeah, I can do this all day. So.
Exactly.
And thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Love you so much. Until next time. Thanks again, Desi.
Bye. Bye.